Good evening, boys and ghouls. It's Kevin here from Happy Beard Games with a Gametober episode. All Gametober long, we've been jumping through quick plays, little brief introductions to each of the Legacy of Kain series games. We're almost done. We'll finish it up pretty quickly later on this week with Legacy of Kain Defiance, which I have in the Xbox here. So we're playing this on the Gamecube. It's going to look great, as good as possible on the Gamecube it can, with the Prism HDMI cables and an M Classic upscaler. So I hope that you enjoy the way that I presented these games to you on the actual console and having them look as good as they possibly can as far as I know. I don't know if you guys know, but on the GameCube menu, if you go to it without putting the disc lid closed, sometimes when you go to the game section, before you press start, it'll have a little message down there, but it doesn't this time. Press start. Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen 2. Alright, we've got Crystal Dynamics once again coming back. Ooh, eerie blood red Crystal Dynamics logo. Here is the intro cutscene to Blood Omen 2, which gives a little bit about the story. See Kain's dreaming about the fall of the Pillars of Nosgoth, which is something that we heard about in the other games. We visited the Pillars of Nosgoth in Blood Omen 1, but we didn't really do anything with it. Now, it's kind of weird. I don't know if this was by a different team at Crystal Dynamics, or if it was developed in a different way, or a different time. But this game actually came out after Soul Reaver 2, but the art style is a little different, and this came out a year after Soul Reaver 2. The art style is a little different once again, but also I feel like the graphics are worse on this overall than Soul Reaver 2's graphics, which is kind of weird. You would think they'd be like on the same engine or something, but I don't know. I don't really know the technical details. It just looks like it's got a different art style. The art style kind of reminds me of the game Warcraft 3. The art style kind of reminds me of the game Warcraft 3. But yeah, so I don't know. It has like a slightly different art style. I don't know how else to say it. It's not really like the graphics are that much worse in hindsight looking at it today. They're pretty close, but it just seems like either a different style of art or maybe a different I don't know, just something's different about it. That's interesting scene right there. It was weird they had those flashing colors. It's kind of weird. It's cool looking though. So that's the Soul Reaver, the physical version of the Soul Reaver. There's also a spectral version of the Soul Reaver. So I guess he loses it, or he's just dreaming that he loses it in a nightmare. Here's the awesome looking title screen. This should have been the cover of the game. Like, the cover of the game is cool and all, but I like this picture more. Blood Omen 2, press start. We've got a title screen, which looks kind of like the title screen in Soul Reaver 1, or maybe Blood Omen 1, but not like the title screen in Soul Reaver 2. So we got replay intro credits, options, start game. Now I have an old file from 2011. That's a little old there, Kevin. 11 years ago-ish. Maybe more. Yeah, more. Let's go to new. Choose blocking type. Assisted pull and hold L. Pull and hold L to block attacks. Tap L as each enemy attack start. I'm going to say assisted for now. Seems like it'd just be easier to do. 400 years after the nobleman Kain was cursed to walk the night as a vampire. So 400 years from the very beginning of Blood Omen 1. And centuries before Kain would rule the wasteland of Nosgoth as Lieutenant Raziel, which is like Soul Reaver 1. His path of conquest is stopped by new enemies. The pillar of the bride and once again, the Legacy of Kain continues. I thought it was going to fade away, so I sped it up. But you can read it. It's cool. I thought it was going to fade away for a second. I was like, no, it's the Super Nintendo text. Come back.
Shards of
There we go.
tattered dreams I rose, unwilling, tossed upon tides of pain that flowed and ebbed and left me searingly awake, and more revoltingly, alive.
Now, this is the same voice actor from Soul Reaver, but I don't know if it's the same voice actor from the original Blood Omen. I think it is, but I could be wrong.
Good evening. We did not expect you to awaken so soon. Already you surprise us.
My mind was in fragments like shattered glass. Where am I? I don't remember.
Yes. It was said your memory would be affected by your long slumber. That will pass in time.
She kind of looks like Rachel
I
from
am
Ninja
Uma,
Gaiden.
and I am here to help you. Know that your name is Kain, and you were once a power in the land.
I know my name, but my past, I remember fragments only.
Chapter 1, The Slums. Welcome to Meridian. Now, there was a very long cutscene, and I think there's a cutscene coming up, but I'm going to skip through that. It was important, but if you're interested in the game, I'd recommend just checking it out yourself. I am going to include the opening cinematic, but like what I did with Soul Reaver 2, the opening cutscene was very long too, so I shortened it down because it's about 10 minutes long. This one is probably a little bit less, but it's still fairly long.
Kain, do not be afraid.
What magic is this?
I am using the Whisper, Kain, a natural ability of vampires. In this way, we can keep in contact even over great distances.
Yes, I remember now. She had been in my thoughts. I almost believed I had called her myself.
Never fear. I cannot read your thoughts, but only speak into your mind and hear you in return. Now, proceed down this street. I shall be waiting.
There she goes. Alright, here's the gameplay starting. Use thumbstick to walk or run. Now, the walking and running feels... I mean, I hate to do this, but it's kind of hard to not compare it to Soul Reaver and Soul Reaver 2, because they came out before this and they're the same series. But it's not as smooth as Soul Reaver. So it's kind of weird. I'm moving left and right, and it just rotates you. And then you press forward on the thumbstick to pretty much run forward, like straight in whatever direction you were just aiming. So it's kind of like, it's almost like an auto run in a way, but you can also kind of lean back and forth as you're running. If you know what I mean, if you've played this before or something, you'll probably know what I mean too, but it's not like you're just moving in 360 direction like you would in like a typical platformer, like Mario 64, for example. You know how you run in that? This doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like you're like auto running on a select path. There could be a gameplay reason for that, but it feels a little awkward at first. Walk over to the checkpoint to mark your progress. There's a character. Not character, but a townsfolk. Let's see, do I have any attacks? Or is it going to tell me how to do that? I have A to jump. X. R. Kind of like the other game. Oh, Z is now your mist form or fury forms. Start, we can do some options. And thumbstick, wow, right when I moved the thumbstick, the C stick, it was like, use C stick to look around. It's kind of funny.
Here to protect us, that's why.
Then why so many?
Well, we need a great deal of protection. The Seraphim have sworn to protect us.
Welcome to the slums, Kain. We are in the oldest and most decrepit part of the city, where few people dare to come. A perfect place to train you.
Train me? Do you take me for a dog?
Your memory has been shattered, and your body has lain dormant for 200 years. What skills you had must be recovered before you can be of any use to the Cabal. You must learn to fight and to survive.
I thought you were taking me to feed.
Patience, vampire. First, know that you are stronger and faster than mortal men, able to jump higher and farther than any human that ever lived. When your path is blocked, seek for a place to jump. Now, join me up here.
There she goes again. Press A to jump. Now, I do want to point out something really, really funny. If you're playing the Steam version of this game, which I'm assuming a majority of people would be playing that because it's the easiest one to get on like a quick digital download, and it actually looks pretty nice on PC. You know, this logo that says press A to jump, this tutorial. On the PC version, from what I remember, and I have a screenshot of it too, it says press jump to jump. It's kind of like a weird key binding thing too. Like, you know how on PC you can customize all the keys on your keyboard? It does say press jump to jump, which is really weird. And kind of funny, actually.
By floating
I thought it was
down.
funny.
This will be important when I train you to kill. Now, follow me.
She would discover I needed little training in how to kill.
Now, I'm sensing some themes with the Legacy of Kain series now that I'm on the 4th game in the series. And I'm sensing some themes at the beginning of these games that are similar in each one, pretty much. There's always a cutscene showing the backstory. There is some narration with the character Kain or Raziel throughout the game. There's a tutorial at the start, usually, or something leading you into like the new gameplay mechanics. And there's also, more importantly, there is someone guiding Kain in this game. It's very similar to the start of Soul Reaver 2, where Mobius is guiding Raziel. We don't know his true intentions. He could be evil, he could be bad with Mobius. But on this game, this girl is guiding Kain the same way that Mobius was guiding Raziel in the other game. So it's very similar. I can float, kind of like what Raziel does. They kind of just like threw that in, because in the first Legacy of Kain, you can jump when you're a werewolf, which I don't know if they're gonna bring back werewolf in this one or not. So that would be cool. But in Soul Reaver, you can float around like this with Raziel. But yeah, there we go. It's kind of weird walking around in this. It feels a little weird, once again. But yeah, the first Legacy of Kain was two-dimensional, kind of Legend of Zelda original style on the PlayStation 1, and you didn't really need to jump. I don't think there was any real jump. There was, you could jump off cliffs as a werewolf, is what I mean. But now that we're in the 3rd dimension with Kain, they added some things that Raziel could do, because that makes sense. Highlighted objects can be activated by pressing B. Okay. Pretty simple. Let's go in the door.
This city is a labyrinth.
All the better for a hunting ground. Tell me, Kain, are you hungry?
Yes.
I have a prisoner waiting for you down below. A thug from a local gang of criminals. He sought to murder yet another helpless victim, but he met me instead.
Spare me the moral anecdote and direct me to his throat.
Drink then. I will be waiting below.
Oh. Alright, we're going back down here to drink some blood of a thug that was captured so I can restore some of my health and energies. Okay, so in this game, you press the Y button to blood suck when a body is highlighted. So, once again, it's just like the first Blood Omen. People chained on walls, you can suck their blood to get your health back.
I am.
Blood is your life. Without it, you will die. If you are wounded, seek out blood to restore your vitality. You must know, too, that by drinking the blood of others, you will gradually become stronger and harder to kill. We call this a vampire's lore. The more creatures you drink from, the more lore you will gain, and the greater your health will become. Leave no enemy alive, Kain. You will need their blood and their lore to survive. Now, let us continue.
Okay, cool. So we got that first guy down. Now, one thing that's interesting about this game is in the first Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen, there was...
Somebody help me, please! Somebody help me!
Oh, okay, I was like, I didn't know she wasn't dead yet. That's weird. Wait, hold R to lock onto victims. Press B to attack. Filling your lore bar will increase your blood bar. Filling your lore bar will increase your blood bar. What? That just sounds weird. So, if you kill a certain victim, it... Wait, what the heck? I'm kind of confused. Fill your lore bar to unlock the lever and continue. Press B to attack. Hold R. Then B. Which I did. I did that. I hit her with the B. What? Why don't I remember this being in the game? Okay. Okay, so I did that, right? Fill your lore bar to unlock it. What the heck? What did I do wrong? Is there another person here? Let's see. There's another chain, but I don't see another victim. Fill your lore bar and unlock the lever to continue. Oh, you have to have them highlighted. Okay, so then it gives you more strength? It's kind of weird. It wasn't like that in the first game, as far as I saw. It was just like you could drink blood to get more health, and you could collect items to increase your overall blood capacity. But on this, it's like a little different. So they kind of changed it in this one. On the first one, they'd like wobble over and stuff, and that's how you know they're about to die. On this one, you can just when they're flashing red, like they're glowing red or whatever, you can drink their blood. Now it's kind of interesting because it's like I noticed that when I'm fighting them and I have it locked on, you have to unlock onto them with the camera to have the red glow appear so you can suck their blood. So it was kind of confusing me because it was like hold down R. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, wait a minute, what am I doing wrong?
Humans in many ways. We also have certain weaknesses.
It's a very
that we
loud
do
seagull.
not possess. Though it is life-giving to humans, water is deadly.
Out of
to
all the
vampires.
Legacy of Kain
Its
games I've
touch
played,
burns our skin.
I really like the atmosphere of the Blood Omen games more than the Soul Reaver games, but I do really like the Soul Reaver games when you're in the Spectre world, the Spectral world or whatever realm. That interests me a lot. That whole dimension right there is interesting to me in Soul Reaver, but for the actual world, the way it, like it's like kind of like looks and everything, I like the way it is in the Blood Omen games more. And technically I like Kain as a character more than Raziel, but they both have their pluses and, you know, their strengths and weaknesses and stuff, you know. You got actually these boxes. Why would these boxes just be like scattered around? Just like out in the open. Put like magical energy in it and stuff. Interesting, but weird. I wonder if I can get to that platform. Probably not. I probably shouldn't risk it. Look at that water texture. Pretty wild. Hey, I see your box. So, wasn't that the first Legacy of Kain that had some secrets? No, that was, no, I'm thinking of something else. There's a guy right here. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Actually run from you? Oh! I'm not torturing them just to be mean, but I'm just actually seeing, like, how many hits it takes before I can drink their blood, kinda. So now I have to untarget, and then I can press Y to suck their blood. And I guess it fills up your lore meter to a certain extent, and then when the lore meter is full, it'll glow red or something, and then, like, and then you can, I don't know, it's weird. It's kind of confusing. Is there anything in there? I guess the lore meter's the purple, I guess, and then, yeah. Once that gets full, then you'll have more power, or more health. I don't know why that's confusing me. I want to dwell on that so much, because normally I don't think about that too much when I play this, but, or when I played it in the past. But, I don't know, it's like weird. Maybe because I played the other games now, and it's like, now it's different than the other games, so it's confusing me a little bit. I remember you can kick them, which is kind of interesting when they're down. It doesn't seem like you can just kill them, at least not until I have a weapon, at least. Just by kicking them and stuff, it's just punching them and scratching them to get the blood. It pretty much stops them before they die.
I spoke before of our mortal enemies, the Seraphim. It is their sworn crusade to destroy
There's
all
a
vampires.
Seraphim soldier.
And for this they have developed special defenses. You see here a ward gate.
What precisely does it do?
Should you so much as touch it, you will be burned as by fire. The Seraphim have raised these wards.
You can't skip cutscenes. Oh no. I didn't even know that you couldn't skip it, so I'm like trying not to press buttons during things. But now it's like, oh, I can't. Now that I want to skip a cutscene, I can't. So basically I can't go through that gate until I activate something because the Seraphim put up a protective barrier, pretty much, that'll burn me if I touch it. Not only block me, but burn me. We're in the sewer.
Your ability to survive will depend upon your ability
yeah.
to fight.
Just figured that out.
It's time for you to learn how to kill. Your first line of defense is your agility. You can dodge around.
This is a very long tutorial. I'm kind of surprised at how long this tutorial is, because it's pretty much like, just like Soul Reaver. To an extent, it's a little different, but also has some of the elements of Blood Omen in it too. But like, this is the 4th game in the series. Soul Reaver 2 just came out a year before this one, to the point where it included a demo of this game in Soul Reaver 2. To block her 9 times. It's gonna be hard to do, actually. I'm gonna have to focus. Okay, I think I remember this. One more pass, I think. There we go.
We are all armed with a natural
But like, there's a
weapon.
tutorial,
Our
and like,
laws.
there is little differences here and there,
Use
but
them to
like,
kill your
I like it
enemies.
better when a game is
You can
like,
practice by attacking
not
them.
necessarily open world like Breath of the Wild, where it just throws you into it and you have to figure things out. But I do like it when the tutorials either are minimal, or like, you don't have to learn it all in one big sequence. You can just kind of, you know, figure it out kind of on your own, or like when you need to use it, it'll tell you. Like, I like those pop-ups where it's like, press A to jump. That's fine. But these cutscenes where she's like telling you at the same time, it's like, do I really need that? I know, there might be something that I'll miss, so press Y to grab, then press B for lesser attack. Oh, it's a grab attack. Oh, it's just, okay. It's just choke. I was like, what am I doing? I'm gonna smack when she's, being grabbed. There we go.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Your lesson is over for the
Good.
moment.
Do
Continue through the
it.
sewer, and I shall meet you again shortly.
Okay, there she goes. So she can teleport in mist, I guess, form. I guess it's like a mist form. Let's go here. Blocking will increase your rage bar. Filling the rage bar activates combat dart gifts. And also, I wanted to point out that, funny enough, this is the first Legacy of Kain game that I bought, personally. This is the first one that I bought. I've had this one for a very long time. The second one I got was Defiance for the Xbox. I got that at PRG 2019, I think. But this one, I've had this one for a very long time. I think I got this at a record store in Astoria, Oregon. Either that or I got it at CD Game Exchange in Portland, Oregon. So that must have been like 2010. My file said 2011, so maybe 2011. Do I go down there? Yeah. Let's go up here, you know. Go down the hallway. See, I like it when there's not so much hand-holding. I know this game is kind of hard at some parts, and there's a lot to learn, but still, there's a lot of this, like, tutorial stuff. I think the whole first level is going to be like a tutorial. Hopefully the next level won't have that much stuff, but we'll probably be playing that level, so it's kind of weird.
Stands guard, unaware that his fate approaches. You must kill him, Kain. You have the skill to block and dodge his attacks.
And I think Kain can pick up weapons, just like Raziel could pick up weapons in Soul Reaver 1 and 2, once I defeat this enemy.
To restore yourself from any wounds you may receive. I will be watching.
I will be watching. Go. Z. Oh, wait. That's cool. We can do like a strong attack. And just knock him out in one hit. Nice. Why is the text still up there? I did what they said. I've done what you asked. Why is there still tutorial text? Yeah, there we go. It's probably gonna pop up when I walk back in there. Watch. Let's see if it. Let's see if it comes back when I walk in here. Ah, there it is. There it is. It's back. It's like weird. Oh, here's a little bonus thing. Now that drained my health. Do you notice that? It drained my health. They probably said that in a tutorial. I just wasn't paying attention because I'm tired of hearing tutorials. But, yeah, it drains your health when you pick up those boxes, but it raises your purple meter, which I think is the lower meter. I remember this little area that we're in right now, this little cemetery. For some reason, like, out of all the levels, or out of all the areas in the first level that I remember the most, this one's stuck in my mind.
Our curse develops differently in each of us, giving us unique powers. Much of your former power, Kain, has been weakened during your long hibernation. The mist you see here can be used to your advantage. You have the ability to assume a mist form and become nearly invisible. You can move silently to bring down your prey from behind. At times when you are outnumbered, look for mist from which to kill your enemies silently. If you are pursued, you can hide in mist to escape. Now, use this gift to kill those before you in the cemetery. I will let you continue when the deed is done.
Okay, so they're basically saying Kain can turn to mist, which is a typical vampire ability. Like Dracula could do that too. So what I gotta do is press Z, go to mist form, and then when I'm in the mist, I can press the X button to turn into a mist form, which is like a stealth. They're adding some stealth elements. You hold on R, and you stealth kill. Bonk. Hey, I saved you. Don't fear me. Don't fear the PP. Okay, there we go. Get that blood. I've already got a weapon. See if there's anything else over here I might need to check out, like a box or something. Oh, there's a box. Whoa, there's a whole bunch of goodies here. What is this? Oh, it's a weapon. Okay, never mind. So keep an eye on the health meters. I didn't do it that time. Never mind. There's something else. I don't know. I thought it drained my health, but I guess it didn't. Last time I did it, it did. I kind of want to... Well, I'm not really, like, keeping this file, so I want to see...
I'll call the guards.
Will he call the guards? Is that an actual thing you can do? I don't know. He said he was going to call the guards, but I don't know if that's actually something the character can do, like a GTA type thing. Sulo! There's some weapons there I could pick up too. I don't know if your weapons take damage or if they wear off after a certain amount of time, but we'll find out later on.
This is glyph energy, a new form of magic brought into the world with the rise of the Seraphan. It supplies power to all of Meridian. The gate you see can be opened using this energy. Activate the glyph box. This will bring power to the gate's lever and allow you to open it.
Okay, so all that was just basically press B. Whoa, we gotta dodge. I already did. Yummy. Here's a box. I probably missed a few boxes here and there, but here's one right now. Maybe certain boxes give you certain things. So my bars are expanding. Whoa, that went up really big, and the purple bar went up pretty high. That's cool. That's always cool to do. We can open the gate, continue on with the level.
Glyphs are operated by the Glyph Rites, a secret society existing.
That's weird.
within Meridian.
They have a specific
Glyphs
society
have
that
been
like
working on
tends to
glyphs
these
from
glyph
time to time.
magic
They rarely talk to the
mechanisms.
townsfolk, and very little is known about their origin.
Kind of looks like a Hellraiser Cenobite, kind of, with that like not only the trench coat but like the thing on his
Beyond the
face,
market is the bridge that leads to the lower city.
and that he's
Make your
bald.
way east to the bridge. I shall meet you there.
And where are you going?
I shall scout ahead to ensure that you don't meet any Seraphan patrols. You aren't ready
Oh,
for them.
thanks.
How trusting of you to leave me to my own devices.
Consider it an act of goodwill.
Star Trek. She got beamed up. There's a box here. I don't know what they're called. Like puzzle boxes? I don't know. What are they called? Treasure boxes, I guess. But they're like mystical. Why are you beating the townsfolk? I will save you. I'll save you, then I'll also kill you and eat you too. There we go. Yummy. So, I guess the lore meter is kind of like experience points, which they didn't have in the first game. So you get rewarded for killing in this one. Whereas in the first game, I think it was just to restore your health. In this one, it's like you can get some kind of experience point type thing to make yourself stronger as you continue to kill people and drink their blood as the vampire. So let's see what we got up here. I'm assuming these like innocent people like don't give you that much, or like hard. Yeah, they give you a little bit purple one up, but not probably not as much as like a soldier or an actual enemy that would fight you. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, let's see what we got here. Can you break those? This is not active yet. Can't go down there because there's water that would just kill me. And unlike Soul Reaver, if you touch the water, you don't just fall through it and turn into the Spectral Realm. That's a different game, different character, different reason. This one, I'm pretty sure I'd just die. Can I just jump over this? I probably could have used mist form. There's some mist there. I didn't see the mist until now, but I could have stealth killed this guy. But, I mean, I took him down pretty much using stealth anyways, and he's pretty easy to defeat. Just sneaking up on him. Another box. There's a lot of these. I don't remember there being this many treasure boxes scattered throughout the game. It's pretty cool. Oh, I could have just gone in here. Oh, okay. I thought when I was up there, how there was no staircase down. I didn't know there was a gate hole right here. There's a lever. That activates that glyph, which I think should open up the gate that is up above. I thought the jumping would speed me up, but it actually is kind of a slow jump. There's a little bit of like a waiting when you land and stuff. So it's not really that much faster to jump around. Alright, open up this gate. I think we're pretty close to the level too. So we gotta take down this mist, or whatever this is. Can I still take the mist form? Okay, so that mist machine would have hurt us for some reason, but this... Oh, there's a skull. This mist remains on the floor, so we can still use that to our advantage with the mist form, and then defeat the bad guy that way with stealth. Let's see what else we got here. Nothing over there. What's that sound? It's like a really compressed, low-quality sounding dog sound. Like, what am I hearing? Oh, I guess they weren't going after me, they were going after some poor civilian that doesn't need to be attacked. Hey, yummy. What does that sound? It's a dog, right? What am I hearing? trying to do a grab. Is he dead? I'm trying to do like a more of a combo. They showed you can do a grab and then throw them, but like, yeah, it's not. They die too fast.
Come this way. Follow me.
Follow me.
Where are we going?
I am taking you to
Wait,
Sanctuary,
follow me.
the heart of the Cabal. It is time that you meet our leader.
It was time indeed to hear this so-called
It is
leader's
time.
plans and learn what he thought his plans might be for me.
Kain, this way.
Follow me.
Vampire! Here, close
Oh
the gate.
no! Oh, I'm surprised it didn't burn me because I'm supposed to burn
Kain,
you. Let's just knock
must
it back.
find a way to reach the lower city. The smuggler's tunnel will take you there.
Pestilent vampire!
So I'm assuming this is setting up the next level.
Go to the Grand Hotel in the slums.
Why can't you just like carry me and throw me over it? How she jumped over it?
Verminous blood-sucking
Oh, she didn't jump over. She just jumped
You
next to it.
want
It looked like she was closer to
now?
Kain than she was.
Come, and you shall have it.
Come back!
I'm back.
I was alone at last, in a city changed beyond all recognition, in a land that was under a curse. Should I follow her, as she asked, or go my own way, find my own answers? But answers were promised me in Sanctuary. After that, I would know what to do.
Okay, so that didn't really set up the next level entirely because we're still on the first level. So let's continue on a little more and see where this goes. Did I go through this? Is this where I came from? I'm a little turned around now because of that cutscene. That's where the cutscene took place. I think I was going the right way before. Well, let's just double check. Yeah, I must have been going the right way. Okay. Where's the bad guy? He's already dead. Yummer! Okay, so we did that. Now, walk or jump forward into ladders to climb them. Long ladder going up. Hey, I'm on the roof. What's over here, though? Ah, treasure box. You get rewarded for exploring instead of going on just the straight path, which is cool. I like that, but also they're pretty easy to find. At least maybe it's just this first level. Easy to find the treasure boxes and stuff. Can I jump on that? No. It almost made me fall off. I'm surprised I didn't fall off. Come on. What's this? Where am I? Oh, it's a tunnel. Or a bridge. Can I go in there? That's a really small door. Why is that door so small? I can't go in it though. Maybe I'm just a really big dude. Good thing I can float. Okay. Let's go in here. What's this? Oh, a knife or sword. I can pick up a sword. Well, this one's doing me pretty good. This weapon I have right now. It's lasted a while. Hold B, grab the crate to move it. Okay. Just like Soul Reaver. A little bit faster though. Okie dokie. Treasure back here? No, actually there's not. Okay, there's something in there, and there's something over here. Oh, the gate's like damaged. There's one of those glyph guys there. Well, let's go in this room. Anything here? Oh, wait, whoa. There's a box. Didn't want to miss that. 2, 3. There we go. Some goodies. Elevator going up. Or going down, rather. Any treasure box on this level? No. There's the mechanism. which lowers the gate from up above. Also locks the gate that's down here, which I kind of wanted to explore in there, though. Wonder if I can undo that. Oh, I was like, what's this club music? Get it? Club music? Because he's like, he's got a club. As a weapon. This. Anything over here? No. No. Nothing over there. Can I hit that switch again? Because I want to explore what was in there. Because I might have... Ah, I blocked it off. I can't go in there. There could have been a treasure box in there. You know what? There probably is one. I can't see it, but there might be. So, pro tip, if you guys are playing this game, explore what's in there before you hit the lever, because you can't undo it. I let her to save before it or something. I didn't save yet, so I don't know. Yeah, we can see if we like look through the cracks of the crate. Oh, there's nothing in there. Well, maybe. I don't see anything down there. There could be something, there could not be something, but I don't see anything. Or actually, we're already like on the other side. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Never mind. That's not a pro tip. That's just a like, just be careful tip. There's nothing really in there. Get some more. I'm about to level up with the lore meter filling up again. I do like in Soul Reaver how Raziel will take out his mouth and then just suck up the souls, and they'll just hold it down. They come in naturally. This one's a little bit like a cutscene almost. You still have to hold the button down, but it's like it zooms in and he targets them. But where'd she go? There she is. But it's not as fast or easy to use, I guess, as just sucking in souls at wherever you want. This one's like you have to really focus on it. So I couldn't just hold the button down, is what I mean, and then have everything like, you know, suck them all at once. But yeah, you know what I mean. Like, it's like they made it a little bit less user friendly, I guess. I don't know. Less easier. It's not as easy to do. That's what I mean. What do I do here? Oh, I probably bring the block out, and then I use it to jump on something. There's a guy in the way. Oh, you can't push it sideways? You have to, like, actually, like, move to the direction? That's weird. Because on, Soul Reaver, you can just drag it wherever you want. It's pretty free. Okay, that's not what you do. This box cannot be moved out of this little tunnel. There's gotta be something in this tunnel that I put it on, right? Maybe? Maybe not. Nothing here. Why is there a movable block if you can't do anything with it? There has to be a reason. Let's see what this does. Ah, I think I know what to do. But I couldn't move the block there. So maybe I can. What I think you do is you put the block here. If I remember correctly, this is what you do. It stops it, and then you go... Okay, I guess it just go through. Huh, interesting. A bird poops on him. Alright. This kind of looks like, what is it, like 18th century London or something like that? The first game was more like a Middle Ages, like medieval looking game, at least from what I noticed. This one's like years later, so that makes sense too.
I was told to meet someone here.
Like, does this say like 400 years or something like that?
You must be Kain.
That guy's face looks a
You are
little
human.
rough, graphically.
Curious
Looks
that you
pretty
would have once
Muppet-like.
such as I.
We hate the Sarafan, we humans. The things they do, it's not right, not natural. If your kind can bring them down, I'll help you, I will.
I was told to
Whoa.
find the smuggler's den.
You see on the background, someone just like threw a guy.
Go through, it will lead
Oh,
you
it's
to the
part of the
smuggler's den.
scene.
Careful though, there's rogues down there that'll
What's
attack
up with
you
that
on
guy's
sight.
mouth? It's not even like...
Then they will die.
Is that the only way they could have done the mouth animation? It's weird looking. It's like his whole, like, jaw is, like, loose or something. Like, he doesn't have lips, he just has, like, a jaw.
Please.
Like, he's like
Promise me
that.
the dark gift
It's not
if I
like an
do as she
actual
asked.
person's mouth.
You'll tell her, won't you?
I'm certain.
I feel like they could have just animated lips and it would have been better than that kind of effect. I don't know, it just looks weird to me. I don't know, how about you? Okay, so we made it in. This guy let us in, which is very nice of him. What's it dwelling on that guy? Oh, he's oh. I thought he was deceiving us or something. That blood is going nuts graphically. It's like glitching out looking. I thought he was tricking us by having the spy come after us, but I guess not. Chapter 2, The Den. This is where we're going to leave off. We're going to end the quick play here at the start of level 2. You know, this game's a lot of fun. I'd say maybe it's the weakest of the ones that I've played so far. It's not as interesting to me as the other ones. There is things that I like about it. I like being Kain. I like the traditional vampire style. I like some of the attacks and like combos you can do. I like the way that they changed it up a little bit from the original Blood Omen, but it also feels like a downgrade compared to the 2 Soul Reaver games. Graphically, it seems like it's a downgrade as well. It's just kind of a little more bland, a little more basic, a little rough graphically. But I do like the setting. I like the setting of the game, the way everything looks. Although it's a little bit of a downgrade, graphically it looks nice, if you can imagine it as an actual place. So there is pros and cons with this one. It's not completely perfect, but then again, I haven't played all the games, so I can't say for sure. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's fun. It's fun. The tutorial is kind of a little long, and there's some long cutscenes. The cutscenes are good because the story is good, and the characters are good, and the narration's good, once again, so that held up pretty good. And continuously through the series, which is cool. I feel like I like Blood Omen 1 more than this, even though it's 2D, and it's a different style in that way. It has, like, more to it, it seems like. It seems like you can do more things with Kain in Blood Omen 1 at a faster amount of time than you can in Blood Omen 2 with Kain. Like in Blood Omen 1, like I got a werewolf. I can fight guys and choose whether to kill them or not. You can do it in this, but it's a little bit different with the combat. The combat's faster in the first Blood Omen, it seems like. It's not as like cinematic looking, but it's faster. I don't know, something about the first one just more interesting. Going through the dungeons instead of just going through a big town was fun in the first Legacy of Kain when you go through the crypts. But yeah, it's different, but it's cool. I try not to compare it too much to Soul Reaver, but it's hard because of the same series, and they're both by Crystal Dynamics. And then Blood Omen 1 is just compared to that because this is the sequel. I don't know, just Legacy of Kain fans that played this when it came out, that had played Blood Omen 1 previously, I wonder what they think. If you're one of those guys, let me know. If you're one of those people, let me know, because I played this when it came out. I played Soul Reaver 1 and 2, but I didn't play Blood Omen 1 until much later on. So yeah, interesting game. I do recommend this one too, and I highly recommend the entire Legacy of Kain series. Alright everybody, thanks for watching today's Hybrid Games Gametober video. We checked out Legacy of Kain Blood Omen 2 for the Nintendo Gamecube today. If you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, share with your friends, leave me a comment, and know what you think. Subscribe today for more classic gaming goodness. You can check out all my links on my Linktree page. You can donate on my Ko-fi page for some extra bonuses. Alright everybody, thanks for watching once again. Bye!